Oops. What's up, everybody, and welcome to B.O.L.D Tarot, where we are burning old labels and distractions. My name is Keela, and we are here talking about what it is that we need to know with the new moon coming in tomorrow in Leo. It is a solar eclipse that's happening, and we need to know what areas where we feel like we are playing it small. Where have you been dimming your light, and what wants to be expressed now? Where is it that we need to build a little bit more confidence? So let's grab our tarot. First, let me set our intentional prayer together. If you see me looking down, it's just because I'm looking at TikTok. I got my TikTok audience. Hello, everybody. Thank you for the likes. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. I am sitting at 71. Let's set the goal for 75. I think we can get to 75. TikTok, you guys can jump on over to YouTube to help your girl out to get to 75. I am monetized on TikTok, but we are trying to get there on YouTube. I'm trying to boost this channel and just bring more awareness to the audience. I think that, of course, I'm a little bit biased, but these messages are pretty good. And this is something that God has asked me to um, do. It's a new purpose for me. So, yes. Hello, Nicole. Thank you for joining. I got my life together, sister. I did. I hope you enjoyed your movie and your dinner. And thank you for staying up with me to just check in and be here with me over here at YouTube. And even if you just, quietly just enjoy the messages, I greatly appreciate it. So thank you so much for being here this evening with me. I had to get my life together, y'all. I really did. Yes, I'm pretty sure you are tired. Today has been a day at work. Have y'all ever had them days? And them days has just been daying, okay? And I told myself, I said, listen, I need a little brain break. Let me kind of rejuvenate myself. And so I went to go hang out in my backyard in the pool. And I had a time, just me, by myself and Beyonce. And I have a deck that sits up pretty high to where I can kind of see over other people's backyards. And if they are up on their second floor, they can see into my backyard and they can see me. When I tell you that deck was my stage, I was Beyonce's backup singer and I was definitely her backup dancer. I gave a show for anybody who was watching, and we had a time. And I said, you know what, Beyonce, we got to go. We're going to have to end this short. We can't give them a full concert because I need to come and hang out with y'all. Right. So I got in the shower, put on my PJs. I have my swallow of water over here to hang out with my circle crew, my B.O.L.D circle crew. So let's set our intentional prayer and let's dive right on in. I'm not going to keep you here. We're going to have a good time, but we ain't going to be here for a long time. Okay. All right, Spirit, I just want to thank you so much for allowing me to deliver the messages that the collective need to hear right now, right here at this moment, that they gain clarity, they release, that we are able to release blockages, and we just continue to heal on this journey. Allow us to continue to receive. Thank you. All right. So, the first thing that I want to tap into, and excuse my phone, it was the first day of school um, here in Tejas or in the DFW area for my niece and nephew, and they knocked out. So we're gonna say that today was a successful day. Yes, we are gonna say that today was a successful day. All right, Spirit, where is it that you feel like the collective is dimming their self? Where are we dimming ourselves, Spirit? Thank you so much for allowing us to come together to hear these messages. Okay. I got a challenge. Is there any? Oh, yep, there's another one. Oh, yep, there's another one. Mm. Okay. So the challenge, if it comes out sideways, my friends, I was trying to play with this to see where I can get this to focus. Uh, What do you know? Nicole says, how do you know what to ask the spirit, if that makes sense? Absolutely. So when you according to the new moon or full moon calendar, you're able to learn, the calendar tells you which zodiac sign that the moon is coming into with the solar eclipse. And of course, with me going to YouTube University, I'm learning all these things as well. And just depending on what the zodiac sign also carries energy, right? And so learning what those zodiac sign and those energies are and where they sit, like Leo is a fire sign. So it's all about your creative expression. In learning tarot and astrology, you are able to kind of pick up that. And so that's how I'm able to know, like, we need to focus on like our creative expression and more of our confidence. So with Leos, with it being a fire sign are very creative, they're very motivated, and they like to take charge. Most fire signs are like that. And I'm so happy that you asked that question. And so with the new moon is coming in, new moon is all about, so the full moon is what we need to release. And the new moon is what we want to manifest and call in. So the challenge that I'm sensing, if we're talking about creative expression and confidence, what are the areas that is not making us feel as strong? What are the areas that we need to focus on to give us more strength and confidence to be able to have that strength and confidence to call in the things that we desire? Let me know if that makes sense to you, Nicole. But thank you for asking that question. And you're challenging me, sister. You're challenging me. Okay. So the Ace of Wands came on his side, which is a challenge. And that means that we are challenging between a breakthrough and that change. We want a breakthrough, which is all makes sense. We want a breakthrough, but we're also keeping ourselves kind of planted standing still because we are also um fear of change. We've gotten used to the way things are set up. We have built a structure, and even though we want things to change or we want this breakthrough, there's that fear of change, and most of the time it just sits with, because it's the unknown. And that's when our faith comes into play. Some of our challenges of where we are dimming ourselves is we're giving we giving too much of ourselves with the Six of Coins. Six of Coins is about charitable giving, sharing wealth. Let me see if I can put this on Do Not Disturb, because baby, this family chat is going. I will talk to the family in just a bit. Okay. Sorry for the interruptions. It's placed on Do Not Disturb. I usually don't get blowed up like that, but the kids did go back to school. So where we are kind of dimming ourselves is that we're giving too much of ourselves to others and not pouring back into ourselves. It's supposed to be give and take. Sorry, Nicole, the dinging is off. You won't hear it anymore. But thank you, my friend. Um, which is causing us to be a little bit unfocused. When we are giving so much of ourselves to others, it takes away the energy that we need to focus into ourselves to be able to receive this new direction or this breakthrough that we're asking for. Let me know if that's resonating with anybody. But that is an area that spirit is telling me that we kind of need to work on ourselves with, that is dimming our light. We're dimming our own light because we're giving ourselves too much of ourselves that is making us unfocused because we have a fear of change. And what we're trying to call in is a breakthrough with a new direction and opportunity. Wow. Now, what I am seeing is with this challenge, if we focus more onto ourselves and the goals and the things that we want to call in, we have that Ace of Coins that are coming in. Let's see if I can. Oh, I got it. Just a little bit there. Yes. Financial opportunity, prosperity. Some of us are manifesting money. Some of us are manifesting a new income, a new tax bracket. And Spirit is saying that can definitely come for you. But with us not focusing on the things that we are asking for, you're going to experience delays because you're waiting on a sign to move you. The sign is it's already came to you. You don't need, what are you looking for? It's already here. It's now. If it's in your something that I heard from Steve Harvey, it was a video. My mom sent it to me on Facebook, and he was talking about imagination and how God gives us the imagination to prep us or get us prepared for what's to come. That's why we have an imagination. So, some of us, if you think about when you were little and you may have dreamed of something and it has come into fruition, or imagine something, this because you were blessed with that imagination, if that makes sense. Did Benjamin walk in the background, Nicole? Because he is, oh, there he is. Nicole says hello, but I'm not going to pick you up for her. Okay, because oh, Nichols. Oh, you're gonna see his paws in a minute. Okay, you can say hi, but I gotta put you down. Okay, say hello. Say hello, Benjamin. Hi, Bubba. Say I need a haircut. Yes, and I can't stay in mommy's lap, but I'm gonna say hi to the audience. Okay. All right. I see you later. You be good boy. Yes, you be good boy. All right. I put him down, Nicole, okay? We cannot fear this change. And that's when we have to dig deep into our personal power of how, in asking God to help us move forward, order our steps. But it's important that you stay into the assignment. As you can see, this person is embracing the change with the Two of Wands, which is also fire, with Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries are fire signs. And so, as you can see, this person is throwing the things in the bucket. And bye, Benjamin. He's still right here bumping me because he wants to be in the camera, Nicole. But here she is embracing her change, and she is getting rid of the things that no longer serve her, and not also just keeping a boundary. It's not to say that if it's in your nature to be a nurturer, because I'm a nurturer and I do like to give charitable giving, friends, family, whatever. But I've also learned that it's important to have a boundary of how much you can give your time, your money, and more importantly, you. So that is something that you need to think about as well. Let me just clarify a little bit of what's this unfocused. And you could be dealing with someone who is very assertive to make you feel like, it's hard to break away from them because they keep asserting themselves within your life or demanding things from you. Spirit, tell me more about this Knight of Swords in reverse. Clarify that. Yeah. Spirit is saying that if you do not walk away from this individual or set a boundary, trouble could be coming along. It's time to move on. You got to get in that boat, child, and you got to move yourself into calmer waters. Just because this person is in a financial struggle, it is making you be in a financial struggle as well, because they're pulling on to you. And they're pulling onto you because you have sacred knowledge. But your intuition, I believe, and I know that your intuition is also nudging at you and telling you something. And Spirit is saying it's time for you to listen. How we forgot how important it is to get rid of things that are not serving us. Absolutely. Yes, we definitely forget. Um, and that also speaks to the reason why Nicole and I will talk later tomorrow. But I had to remember my worth with something that happened today during work, and also remember that I am the prize, and that If you keep calling me or emailing me, you know that there is something, but you're unsure of what you want to do with me. No, I'm not dealing with that. I know what to do with myself. Okay. I'm so sorry that you're not sure exactly what you want to do with me. So you're going back and forth. For you to tell me in an email that you were our second choice and we would have chosen you if we did not find the perfect candidate, that was a poor choice of words. And to turn around and call me or text me, email me again to see if I'm still interested, but you still don't have your sugar honey iced tea together, what are we doing? So yes, I had to go and jump in the pool, y'all, to just relax myself and listen to music that encourages me and to remind me that I am that girl. Track number 1, Renaissance. Okay. I had to remind myself with Janelle Monáe, I don't walk in a room, now I float. Yes, I have changed. And I love that about myself. And you can do that too. All right. So now I want to tap into like what wants to be expressed a little bit more from you from the collective. But if this is resonating or if you can if this is encouraging for you, let me know. That's right, I'm not a yo-yo. That's right, Nicole. I am not a yo-yo. You not fist to do that to me. Nope, not at all. Not at all. Going on with that. And it's okay to say no. I think that I have to learn that as well, especially when it comes to like our career and our jobs. A lot of us sometimes fear to say no because we fear that something is going to happen to us, like a disciplinary thing. But I have learned that you can respectfully say no and mean it because they're going to respectfully tell you no or not tell you anything at all. So, you know, absolutely not. All right, Spirit. Give us like a message of what is Spirit asking us that we need to express now. Okay, these two came out. Is there any more? Okay, okay. Hold on, wait a minute now. I know it can't be all of these messages, Lord. This is quite a bit, but if that's what it is, I'm gonna give it to the people. Amen. Amen. I'm gonna give it to the people. All right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to give you the essential messages. These are my wisdom of the Oracle deck, and so I love these because they kind of give us exactly what it is that we need to know. So the first one is building blocks, and this is all about what are the things that we need to express now. What is it that we need to shine a light on them? Okay. 105. TikTok, how we doing over there? Hello, Miss Sherry. Nichols, you're still up with me. I appreciate you. Building blocks, strong foundations of beautiful work in progress. You have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. This is a time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you build upon. Your work, your relationships, and your very being are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. It is time to focus on the foundation. It is time to focus on whatever that creative outlet is for you. What is it that you want to build? Is it something for yourself? Is it something for your family? Is it something for your relationship? It is time to get them Legos out and build them blocks and create a foundation for you and yours. I received that. If you hear something in the background, that's Benjamin playing with his toys. because Nicole won't let me pick him up. So he's mad. Poise, be ready, bringing something to light, being at your best, confidence. I can't make it up, guys. You can be assured that you are ready for anything right now. Stop delaying your own blessing. Stop it. Absolutely stop delaying your own blessing because it wants to come in. With the Eight of Wands, that means communication, opportunity, messages want to come in and want to come in fast. But with it in reverse, it's delayed, and it's because of you, what I'm seeing at this moment. And I know that with the situation or whom you might be dealing with, whatever the case may be, but you can break those habits. You can change if you want to. You know what you, oh Lord, you know what you need to do. Your skills are sharp. You've come to this place armed with wisdom and knowledge. That's that high priestess. You sense a new phase of your life about to begin. People respond to your confidence and trust you, but you got to trust you. This is an auspicious time to begin new things. Come on now. Come on, people. Let's get it together. Soulmates 154. Harmonious partnerships, love, friendship, companionship, a relationship fostering personal growth. You are meant to evolve and transform with the companionship of others. Certain people enter into your life in order to take you to the next level of healing, consciousness, and authenticity. It is always a reciprocal experience. Although the results for each of you will vary, you know these people by the strong pull drawing you toward them, and sometimes by a strong aversion to them initially, too. Soulmates can be friends for life or remain in your life for only a short time. No matter what, you will be changed in ways you can't possibly fathom now. Pay attention to these people today. They are your greatest gifts. All right, Nicole, you said yes. If you are doing the work and open to the blessings, it will come your way. Yes, yes, absolutely. And I want to just call out here, especially, I'm so happy that the message, as far as with soulmates, the essential meeting was talking about, like, because a lot of people think that soulmates are a significant other, and that soulmates can be friends. They can show up in other relationships, in other dynamics. And Nicole, we always say that we are each other's person, right? And I like to say that you are my soulmate because you're not a yes person. You always tell me um, what are the areas that I need to strengthen myself, bring myself up. If it's a no, let's think about this. You are someone that I definitely can confide in, someone that I trust, more importantly, that I know that is going to give it to me straight. But you also always give it to me in love and kindness. So you guys may have some people in your life that is giving you great advice, or that is just trying to help pull you up by your coattail, by your bootstraps, honey. Pay attention to those people. If it's somebody that is bringing you down within your circle, that's not your soulmate. But Spirit is asking you to lean into those. I think I talked about this in my love reading about how your friends could be a great support system for you, and to lean into your friends. And if you haven't checked out that video, I do encourage you to head on over to B.O.L.D Tarot YouTube channel and check out my latest reading, because there is definitely something that I think that you guys could have a great takeaway. All right, our next one is TikTok. TikTok, and we don't stop. TikTok to me is like, okay, TikTok time is ticking. We're not waiting. What are you doing? But the book says timelessness, divine timing, immeasurable time. When humans created time, everything changed and contracted. People have come to look at life in a linear way, imagining that the past is behind them and the future ahead of them. But what if that isn't true at all? What if everything, creativity, beauty, chaos, and order were happening now in a glorious timelessness? You have all the time in the world to co create the life you desire. So release your agenda. Mm, mm. That's a good one. How many of y'all is working off a to-do list? And you're basically running off of fumes because you just checking boxes, which leaves you tired to pour in and do the things for you. Because the boxes that you checked off was for other people. Work, not for you, for other people. Your kids, your spouse, your pets, whatever the case may be. But what have you done to pour into you? Release that agenda. Something that a therapist told me a while back is it's okay to make a to do list, an intentional list, right? I intend to get to X, Y, and Z today. But if you don't, that's okay. Give yourself grace. You will eventually get to it. If you see these boards, these frames behind me, that is literally like my things to do calendar list. And I do not aim to get through all of that in a day, but it also keeps me on track of what are the things that I need to work on. And I'll make sure I keep like a personal and a professional one because I want to create that equal balance to where I still pour into myself as well. Let go of your need to shape each moment to your expectations, knowing that what is yours will never be withheld from you. Miracles are here right now and always show up when you need them right on time. It goes back to that imagination. If you imagine that it's going to happen or you wanted to do this, it's going to come. Don't who why do you got to put a time frame on it? You don't. Milk and honey is our last one. 191. Thank y'all for hanging in there with me. Nicole, it's so important to do that, but so hard to remember to do that. Pour into yourself. I know. I know, girlfriend, but that's why this is a community. This is why this is B.O.L.D Circle. So we can kind of hold each other up and accountable and keep us on track because we can't do it by ourselves. If you're doing it alone, you're doing it wrong. Milk and honey, the taste of prosperity, opportunities born, nurturing, abundance, trusting that your needs will be met. When I was in the pool today and I look up as I'm floating, it's the sky. Sun is shining bright. It is about to go down. And that is my time to reflect. That is my time to say thank you. I am just so grateful to be in this space. I'm not in the same space that I was last year. And also thanking God for ordering my steps. And more importantly, I thank myself for being an assignment, being patient, and keep telling myself that what I am seeking and what I'm calling in and what I'm desiring is that my next opportunity, I'm not going to be just the number one. I am going to be the one for this role. My next relationship, I am the one. There ain't no two, there's no three. I am the chosen one. Period. Nichols, like, period. I am the chosen one. I don't have to worry about the yo yo. I don't have to worry about the go back and forth. I don't have to worry about, you know, you had a conversation with I don't have to worry about none of that. The next opportunity and the next person, we are going to be each other's chosen one, and we're going to be excited about one another and what we can do. That's it. That's it. So you've entered a sweet time in your life, enjoying the land of milk and honey that everyone wants to experience. It's an interlude that feels more languid than ambitious, when all your senses are awake to the unlimited possibilities in the universe. These times are precious and only come when you're in your authentic zone, true to yourself, baby. Wearing the world as a loose garment, not wanting yet able to be nourished in ways both tangible and subtle. Abundance is an energy that you are a living part of. All your needs are being met. Yes, they are. You are given the gift of nourishment in every form. So there is no word for you to call in what you desire and more. That's what we're doing. That's what wants to be expressed. What wants to be expressed is you building blocks, a foundation for yourself, that we showing up because we ready. Amen. We are leaning into those who love us, that we know that what is for us, there is not a time on it. It's timelessness, okay? And that we are receiving our milk and honey because all of our needs are met and more. Drop the mic. Drop the mic. I'm going to get a final message. If you guys are enjoying this, give me a thumbs up. And then I'll open it up if there's any questions. And I'm going to let y'all have a good night. All right. Spirit, can I get a final message? Thank you so much for these messages. All right. All right. We got the tower, which is not a bad thing. I'm actually kind of happy to see the tower. The tower means that something's about to get shaken up. Okay. That means the tables is about to be shaken, but something needs to become like upheaval. Something needs to shake, rattle, and roll for something new to come in. So it's not, don't think of it as, oh my gosh, it's a tower moment. No, it's okay. 56. Let me give you guys a message to end. All right. At first glance, pulling this card does not seem like a positive. Yep, I said that. Especially if you don't like a change. You may feel like your life is in shambles because of unexpected events or situations right now. Receiving this card is an indicator that you are being asked to adapt to a new situation and see past illusions. Adapt to the new change. Adapt to the new direction that you are seeking. Even if it feels unbelievably hard, but guess what? You don't realize what's waiting for you on the other side will be better than you can imagine. Ooh, yes, Lord. Ultimately, this card brings healing and clarity. Now that your palace has crumbled, you can work on building a solid foundation that's foundation. We talked about foundation that's 100 times better. Yes. 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 All right, y'all. I'm going to give you a love message. Would you believe me if I told you that you'd be grateful for this experience after? That in order to get where you want to be, you have to go through what feels like total destruction. Baby, you're the phoenix that rose from the ashes. And don't you forget it. Mm. I am so excited for everyone who is able to receive this message because the best is yet to come, and it is coming for you guys if you receive it. I receive it. And I am just so grateful that I was able to tap in and to deliver this message, especially with the solar eclipse coming in tomorrow and the new moon. So it just gives me new energy, just new, baby. I'm lit. I don't even know what else to thank you, Nicole. Yes, receive that, girlfriend. I don't even know what else to say. Like, I'm excited. And let me tell you something, I'm gonna be patient for what's mine. Amen. I am going to be patient for what is mine. And I hope that you can be patient for what is yours as well. All right, my friends, I am going to give it a few minutes just to see if anybody have any questions or just want to share or just chop it up for a little bit. How we feeling? How we doing? TikTok friends, how we doing over here? Hello, Queen Kylie. Hey, girl. Hey. Azaria 1148. Hello. Thank you guys so much for joining. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Nitro Rose. Thank you guys over here at TikTok. Again, if you want to learn more, please visit me at B.O.L.D Tarot over at YouTube. Again, I'm trying to boost it up to 75 subscribers. We almost there, y'all. We sitting at 71. Also, be sure to check out my website, bboldapothecary.com. I do give out personal readings. So if you are interested in learning more just about me, what I do, there's personal readings over there. Also, I curate my own teas. So I have teas. I set my own intentional teas surrounding love so we can receive love, money. It keeps us focused so we can get to the bag, and healing and protection tea, which helps us kind of relax our mind and body as we rest at night and wake up feeling refreshed. If you don't like tea, that's okay. You can actually use these herbs as a spiritual bath. um, I also make sprays surrounding the same things: love, money, healing, and protection to carry around you. I like to call it my hater blocker spray when I go to work because I ain't got no time. If you ain't coming over and getting energy, get back. It actually works. And yeah, and I also customize teas if anybody has something that they are wanting to set their intentions and they don't see the offering on my website. I can customize a tea for you. All right, my friends. Well, if there are no questions, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this evening. I greatly appreciate you. I greatly appreciate you, Nicole, because I know it's late, girl. But until next time, look out for my video that is coming up, focused on career, finance, and money this Friday. It's a good one. So make sure you tune in to that. But yeah, peace, light, and love. Bye. See you later.